How are we doing today?
Good.
Let's make some noise and warm up out there. How's everybody doing? Yay! It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to the Indiana Welcome Center today, home of the South Shore Convention and Visitors Authority. My name is Spiro Batistatos. I have the great pleasure of serving as the authority's president and chief executive officer now for almost 21 years. During that time, I know it seems like yesterday, during that time I've had the great benefit of being mentored by a man who is a legend in this community, in this industry. He's been a hotelier, he's been a restaurateur, he was the first general manager of what was then the Holiday Star Theater, and he's the guy who drilled into my head on a daily basis, make it about showbiz. It's all about showbiz all the time. So without any further ado, a man who needs no introduction, doesn't deserve one, and isn't gonna get one. Bill Wellman.
Thank you very much. You know, about a year and a half ago, we had a meeting upstairs, and I just had the experience of, in Valparaiso, my hometown, of calling the mayor and saying, you've done a great job with your Central Park. It looks beautiful, but what you need is a photo op. And I said, let's put Orville on the bench in Valparaiso. And within 3 months, the mayor had the $65,000 it took to get the bronze statue of Orville. And the photo op opportunities at the Central Park with him being there have been awesome. In fact, he's had ladies that even have pulled up their sweaters for him, and that Orville didn't have that when he was younger, I'm sure. But when I mentioned it here, I thought that this is a perfect spot for a photo op. And what would be greater than to have the original flick here along with our bronze statue. So without any more ado, I'll turn it back to you.
Let me give you just a little bit of background before we bring up Scott Schwartz, who's a dear friend of ours and a great supporter of what we do. 7 years ago, we had the opportunity to secure 6 animatronic window displays from Macy's Herald Square, New York. They put them into storage. They were in a warehouse in Boston. They had been used there in Boston for the 20th anniversary of the movie, and we said, let's go buy these, see if we can work out a deal. And I need to put on the record very clearly and thank Warner Brothers today. If not for Warner Brothers, we couldn't be here. A Christmas Story is the intellectual property of Warner Brothers, and we work very closely with them on every aspect of everything we do, from the commissioning of this statue to press releases and everything in between. This year marks the 30th year of A Christmas Story, which coincides with our 30th year as an organization. So we wanted to do something very special, and we have a series of special events planned, and this is the very first one to kick it off. Next Thursday night, for an Opportunity Enterprises event, you get to see a newly commissioned window, which was based on a contest with all of our visitors. We average about 1,000 people a day during this Christmas Story exhibit. And we asked them last year, what window, if we were to build another one, would you like to see? And they gave us the answer, and that will be unveiled next Thursday. I want to do a couple of other announcements, and then we'll bring up Scotty. I have 2 other board members here. Bill Wellman, of course, our chairman or vice chairman of our board of directors. Our board chairman, Mr. Vic DeMeyer, and his lovely wife Karen are here. Vic, where are you? There he is. Stand up, Vic. Oh, sorry. There we go. Chris Jones from Hammond is here. And we have a number of dignitaries from the city, and I see friends everywhere in the audience today, so thank you for being here. We even have a couple of visitors from Florida I see are visiting us today, so it's good to have visitors be part of the experience as well. Hammond was the home of Gene Shepard. That's why we do this here. A Christmas Story has its roots right here in Northwest Indiana. So with that, Scotty, a man who has have an outstanding and very interesting career in Hollywood. Spent a little bit of time last night getting caught up, telling about all the endeavors that he's in. A great guy to know, always has a smile on his face, and always makes you laugh. The original flick, none other than Scott Schwartz. Scotty, come on up.
He lies. Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you for coming out to South Shore. Jesus, these things are tall, and I'm short. You know, what can I say? Being put in bronze with Orville Redenbacher. Where does one go with that? I'm not sure. It's been an honor, a privilege, a pleasure to work with Spiro and Katie and Erica, who used to be here at South Shore, to give Christmas Story a little bit of a secondary home. Of course, there's the Christmas Story house in Cleveland and here in Hammond, Indiana, which is really where it all started. You know, before I got here, by the way, they didn't tell me I was doing this. So I would have actually prepared something.
You never prepare anything.
Yeah, sometimes I do. It's one of those things that you just sort of think of in life, that I'm just kind of a kid from Jersey who got lucky and did some stuff in showbiz. And to realize that now I'm going to be preserved forever in a bronze statue is sort of very surreal. There's the Monopoly game in the statue. That's where it is. Working with Spiro and everybody here is year in and year out a pleasure when I do get to come here every couple of years. It's fun, it's great. You know, I live in California. It was 84 the other day. Person from Florida, you need help. You know, everybody, just thank you for coming. I appreciate the support. I know the other guys from A Christmas Story, they'll be here, you know, soon in early December, and they'll love and appreciate it as well. So thank you, everybody, for coming, and thanks, man. Oh, this is really cool. This is something out of outrageous.
Okay. The foremost company globally working in bronze is the Roblat Armani Studios. There we go. I knew I could get that right. And one of the sculptors there, the sculptor of our statue, Oscar Leone. Oscar, step forward here. I don't know if you have any comments. And why don't you tell a little bit about the studio and some of the famous work, aside from our statue, that you guys have done literally all over the Chicago area and all over the world.
Thank you. Very excited to be here. Very honored to be a part of this event. So I'm representing the Roblat Armani Fine Arts Studio. We're located in Highwood, Illinois. Some of our most notable work is the Michael Jordan sculpture. We also did here in Indiana the Munster War Memorial, as well as the Valparaiso with the Orville Redenbacher. We've also done numerous sports figures for the Chicago White Sox, as well as the Chicago Cubs. We've done a great deal of work in Wisconsin as well as all over the world. Currently, we're unveiling a piece for Jackie Chan in Shanghai. So we truly have reached almost every aspect of the globe. And to be here in Hammond is extremely exciting. You know, Gene Shepard has created an American icon and a very strong following in what is now a new piece of Americana. And so to be here today to be a part of the flick is a great honor, and I hope everybody enjoys it. And like I said, you know, really happy to be a part of this opportunity. Thank you.
And with that, on our website, which is www.southshorecva.com, we are launching the Roblat Armani Trail. And so if you want to see where some of the statues that he just referred to, see Nikki over here, we have maps of that, or visit our website. I think you'll enjoy that immensely. So, it's that time. Let me get this out of the way here. So we are going to open the crate. Let's move this out.
Coming this way?
I don't know. I see hinges all over.
Anybody know which way it's opening?
Yeah, we do.
Speak up. I'm facing that way? Well, exactly, yeah.
Scotty, are you really making us well, you just stand there, I'll roll. You can cut the ribbon.
Now, what's funny is I did another movie called The Toy. There was a smaller box that looked just like this. Whoa. And that scared me.
Who wants this one? Hold on. What do we got in here? Scott, reach in here. Here, you do it. Where are you cutting? All right, ready? Come on. Oh, wait. Well, it's going to fall down. Come on, over here on the side. Ready?
Yeah, I got it.
1, 2. And here you go. When you come up, if you want an explanation.
Hello, this is Scott Schwartz. I played Flick in the Christmas classic film A Christmas Story. Through a cooperative partnership with Warner Brothers, the Indiana Welcome Center hosts A Christmas Story Comes Home exhibit, which is based on the holiday classic film A Christmas Story. Written by Gene Shepard from Hammond, Indiana, and is based on Shepard's 1966 book, God We Trust, All Others Pay Cash. The book is a compilation of short stories based on Shepard's experiences growing up here in Hammond. Shepard narrated the entire movie and also had a cameo in the Higbee's department store scene. The movie was set in the fictional town of Holman, Indiana, which was a disguise for Shepard's hometown. Holman is Hammond's busiest downtown street. Throughout the film, numerous references are made to various places that were once, and some that are still, found in Hammond. The film has become a holiday classic and is shown numerous times on television during the Christmas season, often in a 24-hour marathon. Here at the Indiana Welcome Center, we wanted to pay homage to A Christmas Story and bring the movie to life. Through the immortalization of Triple Dog Dare scene with a permanent bronze statue, guests of the Indiana Welcome Center are able to capture this iconic moment every day. I triple dog dare you to take a picture with Flick and enjoy A Christmas Story, all while learning some of the history of Hammond in the 1940s.
That is almost life size.